What? I'm not first, but I voted for myself 15 times.
Oh, 30.
Salvo is a great player if you tell him what to do. I think is the best way to describe Salvo. He is not somebody who is very good at deciphering metagame or deciphering what items to build or anything like that. But you put him in the hands of an AD carry and tell him to be there during the fight, and this guy knows when stuff is down, when to go in, when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive, and he can just play the game.
Alright, so Salvo was so important for Live for Superstar's success last season. The best thing about Salvo is that you can completely screw him over in the game, and he'll fucking make do. You can be like, hey Salvo, we're all gonna dive in this fight. Figure something out even though you're playing a no-escape carry, and he'll walk out and he'll have gotten a triple kill as you ace the enemy team under their tower. You're like, Salvo, how'd you do that? He's like, I don't know. Like, that's just what Salvo does. He doesn't really know, he just does it.
Salvo is probably one of the most mechanically gifted players in the Swain Battle League. When you just try to look at like what he provides on just a straight mechanical level, he is up at the very top. The thing that he always does is like he will always end up in like these fights that you think he has no reason winning, and then he just double lifts them. The dude just wins so many things off of just sheer mechanics.
Okay, so Salvo is very interesting player in my opinion. He's very passive in lane, but if he can get out of lane with even just a little bit behind, he can just turn that into an absolute monster mid and late game. Like, this guy's positioning is out of this world.
It's really impressive just how much better his mechanics are than almost every other player in this league. Like, he has all of the weaknesses that would drive me nuts about players typically, but Salvo's strengths are so good that it completely covers up how like bad his weaknesses are.
Like, he doesn't need to know macro strategies or anything like that. All you need to do is tell him to be an AD carry, build these items, and be here for the fights. And Salvo performs those fights every single time. And there's not too many times where I think that there are better players than Salvo when I'm on their team, or when I'm on his team. He doesn't have a lot of great communication, but it doesn't matter. He's the guy with the gun, and he is there, and he is ready to be the best AD carry that he can possibly be when you tell him what to do.
Salvo with the quadra, will he get the penta?
Nope, Lucian ran away. He's like, fuck that.
Piece the fuck out of there.
No pentas today. I'm out of here.
Boombert was practically on the pad when that fight was finishing up. Like,
he just pieced out of there.
Early. He was like, nah, fuck this. He just ran away.
He will just sit in the back. He has beautiful positioning on the vast majority of his champion pool, and he just knows exactly where he needs to be. He spaces himself perfectly, and he just cleans up fights. If like there's ever a chance when he is not like a single threat on his only team, you can just leave him be do this entire thing, and if the team has to focus on anything besides him, he will just be perfectly fine and kite through the entire back lines of the fight, picking up triples, quadras, pentas, whatever, cleaning up fights, stealing barons. It is just very impressive what he is able to do. Very little support.
When you pair him with a good support, especially an aggressive support, even a shot calling support, that's when I've really seen Salvo shine. And I know because, you know, he's had, I mean, like I said, I've supported him, and I am definitely not a shot calling support. I'm someone that, like Salvo, tell me what to do and I will do it. Well, you put two people like that in a bot lane, and you do Salvo a disservice. Because, you know, Salvo needs that, you know, especially as an ADC, like, you need someone to be the meat shield. And that was something I just lacked understanding on, but that's something, like I said, I've seen Salvo pair with good supports that have an understanding of that, and he follows up perfectly. And again, as the game progresses, Salvo just becomes more and more of a threat. and there's really no good way to stop him from farming because again, very calculated guy, knows how to CS really well, and again takes orders very well. Has no interest in being the shot caller, but
a lot of damage going on this top tower. Might
how well he knows
down the bot lane for Wipe Superstar. They have rotated into this mid lane. Cruise Master with an early preemptive flash, and it doesn't matter. The damage is too much, and that's another kill for Wipe Superstar. They're gonna get the top lane tower for it. This is a game of League of Legends.